Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Power Gunner, and I am going to be doing a breakdown of an IGN gameplay from CES 2014 of Infamous Second Son. Why this is so kind of cool, they're playing the same demo that I have broken down earlier, but this time this guy uses neon. This guy is pretty bad at the game, and that's my cat meowing if you can hear that. So yeah, let's get into this now. One thing that I want to point out that happens a few times throughout this gameplay that I don't like is the camera. It's like going behind certain objects and meow meow and blocking your vision, and that's one problem that I had in Infamous 2, but this one looks a little worse, so I really hope that they fix that before the game is actually out. But if they don't, it probably won't be a huge problem, but it will be annoying. Alright, so one thing that this guy did differently is he's actually going onto this rooftop, and there is a suspicious yellow satellite there. Not sure what that will do, but I've seen some red satellites in another trailer, so I'm thinking that they have to do with a power, which I have an idea of what that power is, and I'll talk about that in the next Power Ideas video. Just a little sort of Easter egg that I noticed here. There's this little coffee shop called Conquer Coffee, which Seattle is known for having coffee. The logo looks similar to the Starbucks logo, so I think this is their kind of like parody of it. But they've said that they aren't going to have like the actual Starbucks in here. And here he drains neon, and we're going to see what he does with this. So he does some neon dashes and stuff, which look really cool with the particle effects, how the sort of streams of neon stay there after you've already done the dash. And he uses the neon bolt. I'm sure it's not called a bolt because it doesn't resemble a bolt, but just based on past Infamous games, that's what we'd kind of call it for now. But yeah, it's more of the long-range sniper type, like what we've seen before. There isn't that many new neon stuff actually shown here, like he doesn't use the melee with neon, or the neon karma bomb, because he actually switches back to smoke before he does the karma bomb. Something interesting to see with that too later on. But what's cool is just actually seeing the neon in a like gameplay and not just in a trailer. One thing that I do want to say is I really like the neon sound effects. They're pretty sweet. And also sometimes a sort of sphere of neon will be like around Delsin. I'm not sure what it's doing. It might be like healing him or something. Also, there's no power meter in this demo still. That's probably going to be added in the game, or maybe it won't be part of the HUD. Maybe you can just tell by looking at Delsin or something. But the powers do not seem to run out in the demo. He does do a small sort of thunder drop thing with neon. It has a cool effect, but we can't really tell much of what it does because he's only thunder dropping from a few feet, and I think it might have been on accident. So yeah, just seeing more of the neon dash, I really love the sound effects and the particle effects and how the streams of neon kind of stay in the air. And all of the animations, they've really done a great job with that. And from what we've seen so far from this game, I think I'm going to like neon a little bit more than smoke. Here's something kind of interesting. Here, Delsin's being shot while this guy's trying to pull up the thing to smash it from the DUP's vehicle. And nothing really happens with the screen other than the thing showing that he's been shot. But then once he's shot enough, then a like sort of neon thing goes off, and then the screen turns kind of black and white, but it's not fully black and white, which is something I like, so that there's some color to see what's happening around you. Then, what I think is really interesting is that he didn't drain neon to get his health back up. He just went away from the fight for a while, then the neon does the little sphere thing, and it like heals him. So the sphere thing might be like healing you every few seconds or something. It's probably not seconds, maybe like, I don't know, 5 seconds, but that seems kind of strange. I don't know if you can heal yourself by draining or if it's different in this game, but I thought that was really interesting. And he does some of the neon static thruster type things combined with the neon dash. Here he is being a super noob, and he is not realizing that he has to kill the guys before he does that, because when they shoot him it stops him, but he was trying over and over. That's part of why this guy is such a bad player. And I actually haven't mentioned this yet, but it's quite obvious that this isn't recorded. Well, it's recorded with the camera, but not with the capture card. So you kind of see this screen, so it's not the best quality, but at least it's some neon gameplay. We actually see Delsin open one of these cages, or this guy, I guess. Well, he's playing as Delsin. And you kind of use the touchpad to pull the doors off. The touchpad in this game is pretty much the interact button, except for you actually interact by doing little interactions. So I guess you can free other conduits or something. I'm still not sure if those conduits have powers yet. They probably don't. They've probably just been sensed by the conduit detector things. Or they could just be normal people who aren't conduits that the DUP have locked up for some reason. So he did drain smoke again. He's finally able to destroy the truck. Then there's the part where the big heavy guy with the minigun comes, and he does the orbital drop karma bomb. And one thing that we see here that we haven't seen before is that you can actually steer it while Delson's like going down like a rocket. I'm not sure how you steer it. I would think that it's either by tilting the controller or by using the left stick just like looking. But I think tilting the controller might be something they do. One thing that I kind of missed in a way from Infamous 2 was not being able to tilt the controller to really control anything. Because you could actually control where the lightning storm went in Infamous 1 by tilting the controller. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Not too much to cover here, but we actually got to see some neon. It was mostly neon things we've seen before. There was that suspicious little yellow satellite, and we can control where the orbital drop lands. So thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.